Like I said, I'm not gonna rush through this. I might have to do 3 parts. I gotta get this message out. I don't know how I'm gonna condense this, but it gotta get out. I might just do it in parts. We'll see. Y'all know how I get down. Now, let's look at the Makhia Bryant case. Let's do that hypothetical scenario again. Can you see in your mind? Be real. Be real. I keep it real on this channel. I keep it real. This is what I do, y'all. I've been doing this for over 5 years, running this channel. This is what I do. Be real. Can you see in your mind black police officers arriving on the scene? 2 white girls are fighting. Her white family standing around. Her white neighbors standing around in a white neighborhood. 2 black cops arrive on the scene. Black cop jumps out of the car. He takes his gun out of his holster. He aims at the white girl with the knife in her hand and shoots her repeatedly 4 times in the back, in front of her white family, in front of the white neighbors. And then, when asked why he did it, he says, she came after her with a knife. Like the Makhia Bryant video. I don't know if y'all seen it or not, but when the white cop was asked why he did it, he had this emotionless response. I've never seen nobody kill a human being, and he just did it like he was at his firing range, like he shot a mannequin or something. And a lot of these cops are cold-hearted. I believe all police are HPBs. 99% of them. They don't have no emotions. That's why they can do things like that. That's why they can shoot and stay calm and separate, like show no type of human emotions. That's what I sensed when I heard his response. Needless to say, imagine a black man doing that, shooting a white girl 4 times in the back. White people standing around. Because in that scene with the white cop, it was black people standing around. He shot the black girl in the back 4 times. Imagine a white cop doing that. And then the white people asking, why'd you do that? The white father asking, why'd you kill my daughter? Like the black man asked the white cop. Imagine a white man saying, why did you kill my daughter? And a black man saying very calmly, she came after her with a knife. That's what he did. Y'all know that wouldn't go down like that. See, when you're talking about this stuff, you have to change the characters in the scene. Replace the white people with black people. Replay the entire scene over in your mind. You know, first of all, a black person wouldn't even be bold enough to do that. Because as a black man and a police officer, his high-ups are white anyway. So he's not going to do anything that's going to jeopardize his job, his career, when he already know the system is against him. The system is ran by white people. They the ones up in the high positions of power. They the ones that's pulling the strings. You know, it's not just white people, but they are the face of the American system. Let's just be real. It's deeper than that, and we do explain the layers of racism. That's a whole nother subject. That's some Jaguar stuff. This video is more on a common level, common justice level, okay? Now, a black cop wouldn't do that. He wouldn't even be bold enough to do that. If he did that, man, that would have his head on a pole, man. Y'all know that. Them white people wouldn't even let him get back to his squad car if he did something like that. They wouldn't be saying nothing like, oh, he wouldn't be saying nothing like, oh, I was saving the other white girl's life. No, he would have did what the white cop should have did. The black cop would have ran, and either he would have pepper sprayed the white girl or restrained her physically and disarmed her and took the knife out of her hand. He wouldn't have shot the white girl 4 times in the back, and y'all know it. So when you talking about this stuff, you got to play out the scenes. Give it a reality. Change the characters from white to black. From white to black. And replay that thing over in your mind. And then you'll get a real-time understanding of why these white cops did it. They did it because they didn't fear any repercussions. The black officers in those situations, they would fear repercussions. That's why they wouldn't do it. They would fear repercussions. Them racist white cops, see, that racism makes you be very egotistical. Makes you feel like you can get away with anything. I mean, let's be real. White America got away with enslaving black people. So they don't have no reason really to be humble. They don't have no reason to show no humility. Especially a white supremacist. They don't have a reason to show any humility or humbleness, because nothing has made them pay for 400 years of slavery. So that's why they still think they can get away with things like that. Certain white people, let me be clear, certain white people, because even during, no matter what, all whites have benefited off of slavery more so than blacks. Even abolitionist whites still benefited from slavery just by being white. So I'm not saying all white people are like this. Don't twist what Left Side is saying. We're talking about a system of racism that gives certain races an initiative to think they can do any and everything. We're just giving you the reasons behind the madness. That's all Left Side is doing. And I'm staying on code. We're talking about common justice. Okay? Now, Candace Owens, imagine this. In all that I've said, imagine if a black cop would have shot a white girl 4 times in the back. Do you think there would be a white lady married to a black man defending the actions of the black man killing the white girl, shooting her 4 times in the back? Can you imagine a white lady married to a black man defending the actions of a black cop kneeling on the neck of a white man until he died and still remained on his neck? Now, keep that question in your mind. But guess what? We do have a reverse situation exactly like I just asked you. There is a lady by the name of Candace Owens. She's married to a white man, and she defends the killing, the unlawful killing of black people by the hands of white police. A black woman married to a white man defending the actions of white men killing black people. You wouldn't find a white woman married to a black man defending the actions of black men killing white men or white people under the same circumstances. But yet, you have Candace Owens doing it. And y'all want to know why she does that? It's a defense mechanism. It's something called Stockholm Syndrome. Now, what Stockholm Syndrome is about is when the captive people or a kidnapped person begins to form a strange, psychotic type of relationship with the kidnapper, with the person that's torturing them. They create a strange love type relationship for the person. And it comes from an area of helplessness. So everything that you see Candace Owens doing is coming from a area of helplessness. She feels like she can act so white supremacist, conservative white, that white people, the racist white people, they won't look at her as like a black person. She want to be viewed as one of them. She want to be viewed as harmless. Okay? She feels like when the racists start shooting the other black people, they're not going to shoot me because I turned in the other black people. I mean, look how I'm, talking about George Floyd. Even though left side of the brain just got me busted. Look how I'm going to talk about Makhia Bryant, because I don't want these racist whites to kill me. So I'm gonna join their side. I'm gonna tear down other black people, because I don't want them to view me as a black person. I don't want to be black, and I'm gonna marry me a white man so I can have some biracial kids. So it'll lessen the chance that my kids be killed. Y'all think women really think like that? See, women, everything a woman does, it's about survival of the offspring. It's a psychological reason. Even when women choose to date men who have a lot of money, it's because they're thinking about the offspring. Women are built to survive, not to be logical. Men are built to be logical, whether black, white, any race. Men are built to be logical. Females are built to survive. They're going to join forces with anybody who they think is winning at the moment. So that's all Candace Owens is doing. She's just displaying natural female tendencies and behavior. So nothing she's doing surprises me. I'm just giving you the breakdown and the reasons why she does these things. And she don't mind being a hypocrite in the process, as we have explained. Okay? Because she's soulless. See, a soulless person, a HPB like Candace Owens, she don't mind being a hypocrite. You think she got a conscience? I couldn't lay down at night if I was that woman. Couldn't lay down at night and have a peaceful night of sleep defending people, just murdering people. How could you do that? Terrible. So, with all of that being said, my point for this video is basically to show the hypocrisy of this Candace Owens. And I proved my point. If she was in front of me right now, she couldn't shoot down any of these points. Because this is left side of the brain. I'm very methodical in how I break things down. She couldn't refute this. Especially given the visual approach to it. When you just look at it, and I'll leave y'all with this. When you look at it from another perspective, and when you change the characters from white to black and put them in the same scenarios, you wouldn't have a black cop doing that. He don't got the guts to do that. He already know the chips, the cards are stacked up against him. He slip up. And by the way, Derek Chauvin, he has 17 write-ups against him already. So had he been fired, possibly George Floyd would still be here. Had Derek Chauvin been fired, he has 17 write-up complaints against him. This is what Candace Owens don't tell y'all. She went into the history of George Floyd, but she didn't go into the history of Derek Chauvin. He has 17 write-ups against him, and he did the same thing to a 14-year-old black kid in 2017. 2017. I said 20,000. In 2017, he did the same thing. So I'm going to leave y'all with that. Candace Owens, you a hypocrite. You just been busted by left side of the brain. That's what I do on this channel. From time to time, I get people busted and I expose people, especially people like you. You're a sellout. You're a hypocrite. You've sold your soul to the devil, and you're going to pay for it. Just like Derek Chauvin going to pay. Just like that white cop who shot and killed that black girl, shot her 4 times. All y'all going to be in the same lake of fire, burning and screaming. But it's going to be too late. And with that, this is Left Side of the Brain. Like, share, and subscribe. Jaguars up. HPB's down. And this is Left Side of the Brain signing out.